Hello my fellow tekkenguide enthusiasts. In this video we'll be looking at Warrior Instinct. We'll be going really in depth. We'll be looking at everything it has to offer. Everything that you might not have known previously, because there's really a lot of things he gets in this new stance of his. In this series that I'm doing on Heihachi, I go really in depth on a lot of different aspects of his game plan, a lot of different aspects of his neutral, poking, combos, and etc. I hope you enjoy this video. If you do, please subscribe and maybe like the video. If you don't, please leave a dislike. I guess let's get into it. Right, so to get into it, the first aspect of Warrior Instinct that I'll be going into is the mix-up, right? Or the lows in general, right? So first of all, I should probably specify, never ever use this in Warrior Instinct. There's absolutely zero point of using this. If your opponent blocks, you're -18, you're launched. A lot of people will also react to this, even though it is pretty difficult. What you're gonna want to do is your little hell sweep, right? The single hell sweep is -14, so it can still be punished, but the extensions are completely safe, right? So you can go into a mid and to a low. The mid will grant you -3 on block, right? If it gets blocked. The funny thing is, right? Even if they block the low, even if they block the little hell sweep and they continue blocking after it, you will get 10 damage hit and you're +8, right? So pretty ridiculous. And if they are standing block, whatever, I'm not going to demonstrate a combo for it, but it's a full launcher basically, with a little bit of scaling, and a little bit less, I guess, I don't know what you call it, wall carry. No, it's kind of like he just floats away way earlier, right? So your combos are going to be shorter, but it's still ridiculous, right, that he gets this. And he also gets this, right, from Thunder God stance. This used to be -10. I'm gonna demonstrate something, right? Now what you do with Heihachi, right? You launch them, you get them to your little wall, bam, 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 and you do your little heat smash on them when they wake up, right? Really ridiculous situation for the opponent, right? Already without this stance, but now it becomes just completely stupid, right? Because now, after they block the heat smash, they are in this position where you do your safe hell sweep, right? Or they take this, a wall splatting mid, -81 damage. You can probably get even more, but yeah, this is just a ridiculous situation. Also, another thing you can do with the hell sweep is, if you're in heat and your opponent wants to jab you out after you finish your thing, you can do something like this. No. I'm so shit. I can't do a hell sweep. Bro. Oh my god. Thank you. Right, it is just a nightmare to play against, right? When you're in this heat, say, you can do something like that, right? While rising 4/4 into your whatever stance. whatever it's called, and they get knocked back. Right? It's just so ridiculous, right? So with, at the wall, right, just to end this little segment off, you get a after this, right, you do this. Oh, fuck off. You do something like this, or you do this. You shouldn't do this thing, because there's no real reward, right? There's no wall splat. It's really safe outside of heat. This is what I mostly use outside of Warrior Instinct at the wall for the mix-up. And you definitely shouldn't use the guard break, the wall splats, right? Because it just kills you, right? They can duck in long shit. So yeah, your little already ridiculous wall 50-50 situation now becomes basically completely safe. I mean, not basically, it is literally safe, literally completely safe. It was already ridiculous before, but now you have this, right? And also another thing you can do in a neutral, since your opponent might be ducking a lot. This thing, right? 4-3, not really that useful on Heihachi. It's useful on Kazuya, but on Heihachi, doesn't really have lows to mix it up. But now your opponent will be ducking a lot. Right, it's +1, it's still completely linear, right, the move, but you can definitely make use of this. I don't really do this, right, it's only +1 instead of +3, but it's definitely worth noting. Yeah, anything else? Oh yeah, you can also try and do something like this, right, +9, right, if they stand up, you have +9, so this is a ridiculous situation. You can go for another hell sweep at this point, right? You can just do, you have so much freedom. You can do forward 3, you can do just anything, right? So really, words can't describe how broken the Warrior Instinct is. It's so ridiculous, right? He becomes by far the best character in the game, but literally broken, right? Many people kind of like don't really know this stuff, right? So yeah, definitely use that. I didn't actually know this. I just found out like this thing was safe, right? Ridiculous, just ridiculous, right? So definitely use this stuff a lot when you're in Warrior Instinct, right? So yeah, that's it. All right, the next thing I'll be talking about is this little move, right? I just need to check real quick what it's called. Wind God Kame 2, right? Hidden Wind Godfist, right? That's what it's called, right? You might look at this and like, oh, okay, that's nice. Okay, this is actually broken, right? Because the fact that this is safe kind of makes all of his little mind games in the neutral with the stance. It makes them. It just completely makes this character brain dead in the neutral, right? Or not just in the neutral. Whenever you're in this stance, you're just. It is just death, right? It's death because the stance already without Warrior Instinct, it's already pretty good, right? Going into, as I said in my neutral guide video, going into this, right? This is a pretty good mind game, right? They can jab if they try to. If you can cancel out of this, right? You're like -10 somewhat, right? You can get jabbed out of it, but you can do Hidden Wind Godfist, and they will get launched, right? It is -10, right? So there's some risk involved, right? Yeah, but now this becomes completely safe, right? So on you can like hit confirm. You can already like hit confirm this, right? But if they block this, they can't really jab you out of it. They can't jab you at all out of it. Wait, can you stop? Because they'll get launched, right? But there's no real risk to doing this. You're -3, or hold on. you're -3 with pushback, right? It's just completely resets to neutral. Yeah, so this definitely should be utilized accordingly. Right. This also means you can have this, right? This is no longer that you can just completely just stupidly after forward form you can just spam this out. No risk at all. If they crouch this, right, boom, launch. If they don't, okay, well, nothing happens anyway. If they can't jab you, it's pretty much a frame trap. Well, not really, but it's close to being a frame trap. Like, this thing is absolutely ridiculous, right? Just so good. Just utilize this a lot. Learn to hit confirm these different scenarios, right? Because if they do, let me demonstrate. I can't really demonstrate this in practice mode, but if they do get hit by this and you do this and they start blocking after that second move, then you don't really get a reward, right? So if you do get this on hit, you should like learn to hit confirm this in some way, right? But yeah, definitely hidden wind godfist in this stance is really good, and people don't know just how good it is, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, also another thing that kind of ties into this with hidden wind godfist thing is, sorry, my game's bugging out right now with OBS. I'll get into this in a sec, right? He also gets this off of his 1-2, right? Very good string. I talked about this extensively in my poking guide, right? He gets this, right? So this is also really good. You can also use this. But yeah, the next thing I kind of want to talk about that kind of ties into this is that his hit confirmable, yeah, hit confirmable 10 hit string, 10 frame twitch confirmable string, right? Previously it did 40 damage with +6, but now it completely erases on counter hit, completely erases recoverable health, wall splats, right? Oh, yeah, I should whatever combo you want. Completely wall splats them this time. And you can also utilize the hidden wind godfist while going into the stance of a 1-2, right? So this is another thing to note. Alright, the next thing we're going to be talking about that he gets, alright? You'd think all the things I mentioned was enough, right? But now he also gets a 12 frame full launcher, right? A 12 frame launcher, right? So from Chrome Dome, a 12 frame Punisher, he can get 14 frames advantage, right? Usually outside of this state, you would go into this, right? Something like this, maybe something like this. But now you definitely want to do this, right? I don't really know the exact optimal combo. If you want, you can check out like a in-depth combo video. I'm not gonna do one right here because it's just not worth it. It's just gonna increase the length of the video, right? But definitely in this state, right, your opponent will have this realization. Okay, he's gonna try and do his ridiculous save hell sweeps and his mix-ups, right? He's gonna do insane mix-ups. Alright, so what do I do? Okay, well, I guess I'm just gonna rush him down just with every single thing I have, right? Well, that's a big mistake, right? Because obviously he still has his insane parry, right? And he has a 12 frame launch Punisher, right? whatever. I don't know. I saw some like really crazy combos. I kind of should learn like one of those optimal warrior instinct combos. I might show some at the end, right? I haven't really learned them. I can't just do what I do outside of warrior instinct, right? But yeah, definitely this is very useful because it kind of it just punishes your opponent even more for trying to do anything, right? Yeah, whatever, man. Yeah, what do you want me to say? 12 frame Punisher that launches. Great. Alright, yeah, one more thing he gets in this state is... Oh, oopsie. 1+2 now deals 48 damage. Yeah, so... Pretty cool, right? Now you're like... Panic button. Use insane damage, right? The Demon Breath, right? I think it's called the Demon Breath. Usually it's knockback, mid, 12 frame, -10. It kind of serves the purpose of a panic button. If your opponent's smashing in your face a lot, and it covers a lot of evasive options, right? Knocks them back. But now, thing does way more damage, right? So a lot of people spam this. I would say don't use this too much since it is -10 still. It's not safe anymore. Rightfully so. Okay, it's not Clive. We're not Clive up in this bitch. Alright, so in general, right, Heihachi's Warrior Instinct is definitely something you should take advantage of at most, right? There's also things like the upgraded upgraded flash punch that he gets, right? But I should also mention that it doesn't really change too much. Mostly useful in combos, right? It gives insane knockback. But yeah, I'll just can I stop fucking up easy combos? Alright, knocks back way further than that. But yeah, I thought I should also mention that. Not too relevant, but yeah, in general, you're gonna want to really maximize the efficiency of Warrior Instinct. It's definitely something that Heihachi's character is balanced around, right? Yeah, so if you're still here, I thank you a lot for watching the video. Really means a lot to me, right? Not a lot of people stick through these long, boring guides, right? Yeah, I'm planning to do more on Heihachi, although I am kind of feeling burned out on Heihachi. I don't know. After I reached Tekken King like 2 weeks ago, I just kind of like got bored of him. I wanted like branch out into other characters. I tried out Nina, tried out. I also want to try out like Zafina, some interesting characters that I don't really have a lot of knowledge of. I thought I would like learn those characters so I can really get to know them well, right? But yeah. He's actually still probably my favorite character in this game. He's just so fucking cool. Even though he is kind of bullshit, as I demonstrated sometimes, with all this stance bullshit and this warrior instinct, I still really like him. Yeah, but I hope you enjoyed my video. Yeah, thank you for watching.